Hi, Brick here, and today I am reviewing the 7660 Naboo N-1 Starfighter and Vulture Droid set from 2007. It has 279 pieces, 3 minifigures if you count R2-D2, and retailed for I believe $30 at launch. So here we have young Anakin Skywalker, and you can see the difference from 2007 to 2018 is so much different. The face is pretty minimalistic, no pupils, which they didn't actually have pupils until 2011, so they look kind of creepy. He has some freckles, very simplistic face, and a pretty simplistic torso as well. I do believe that this hairpiece in this color is exclusive. And he has these tan short legs, which were first used on Dobby, who's the first character to use short legs, and there's no back torso printing and no leg printing because this is a 2007 minifigure. However, he does come with an extra accessory where if you want him to pilot it, you can just give him these goggles, which is pretty cool. We have R2-D2, and this design is the old one from pre-2008. I mean, he's pretty detailed. He has some head printing all around, and then I don't believe this main body part has changed a lot, but this head has definitely changed a lot, because if you just take it away, that looks really just scrunched up, considering all the space that they could have used down there. If you're wondering how he's assembled, he does attach through these specially molded legs, which attach to this canister piece. And he can just stand on 4 studs. So that's it for R2-D2. So the final minifigure is the Naboo Starfighter pilot, this is the very old design, and it's not quite movie accurate because they wear red instead of tan. But this is a pretty detailed minifigure. I mean, especially for 2007, it's pretty detailed. He's got these chains, a little walkie-talkie or something right there, a belt, some undershirt, and then no back torso printing, which does show its age because this is a 2007 minifigure. He just comes with this hat, which is a common hat used on the first ever Lego minifigure, released back in 1978. And although in this reddish brown color is not that common, I don't really see it that much. I see more like a gray or black. And then he does have the normal minifigure smiling face. And if you want him to pilot the Starfighter instead of Anakin, just give him these goggles, which just flip down, and it's kind of weird because they're not quite aligned, so it looks like he's glassing his eyes. But that's it for the Naboo Starfighter pilot. Now let's look at the builds. So here are the builds of the set, and now I apologize for the constant changing of backgrounds. In order to get these guys in, I need to have them over here. Whatever. So the first build we're going to take a look at is the Naboo N-1 Starfighter. This is the Naboo N-1. And it's a good design. It captures the movie pretty well. And on this, that's a sticker detail. And it uses a lot of these yellow antenna pieces, which only really come with Naboo N-1 Starfighters. You got these 2 stickers right here. Again, you also have that sticker right there. And then, if we take a look at the cockpit, okay, this is just a normal little one. It has a sticker. I was just trying to figure out the sticker, not written in like the Star Wars language. Someone could probably translate that if they were a total Star Wars, a real Star Wars geek. Now, if you take a look actually inside the cockpit, so you can see there's these two stickers. And then it's a bit hard to see, but there's this little printed tile, which is not exclusive by any means. In fact, it's quite common. It's a bit hard to show, but he just kind of just sits on these 4 studs. And then there's also this sticker right here. And this part is broken because I guess I just got it from someone and just kind of snapped while I was building. So I can fit one minifigure there. And then, here's a confusing part. Excuse me. Okay, so there's also another sticker on here. So here's a bit of a confusing part. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put R2-D2 in there. And then like you pull this open or something and you push him out. It's like a play feature or something, but it just never seems to work. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of weird. And then on the underside, there is this spring-loaded missile, which just works, and it shoots out. That kind of missile is not really seen anymore. Excuse me. It's been replaced by the 2014 one, and the last time I saw these used was in 2014, at least that I know of. And the way that works is you just pull this thing back, and it just shoots out the missile. So that's pretty much it for the Naboo N-1 Starfighter. Now we're going to take a look at the Vulture Droid. So here's the Vulture Droid, and I really like this design. It's really cool. There's a little sticker up here, and the same sticker on everyone. These legs. There's also a play feature with these kind of weird push missiles. Just like what you're supposed to do, you have to push these really hard and like just fly out. What I don't really like is that they fall out when you do the other play feature that this has, which is you can turn these knobs and move this head forward, and now the Vulture Droid can walk. And there is a bit of a difference there with the black leg, with the black like arm right there, because the piece was missing. And then it's very easy, you can just turn it back here. These actually can go quite far. That one just broke off, but they can turn like to here. So they can turn quite far. And then you can just, it's very easy to hold this and swoosh it around. And it's a pretty cool build. Like, I like what they did with this, and they try to make it like not like that big or complicated, because like with the 2014, which is the most recent iteration of this, it's ridiculously oversized. And like this is a good size, because you can still stand it up like this. You don't even really need to move the legs, you can just stand it up like this. And it can sit down perfectly fine in this position. So yeah, I like the Vulture Droid. It's a pretty cool build. And also you got these nice translucent red grill pieces, which don't come in too many sets. So yeah, pretty cool set. I like this. Pretty cool build. Now there's one little side build we have to look at before we take a look at the instructions. I don't have the box anymore. That side build is this little like maintenance stand. It does use this harpoon piece in grey, and it's very interesting how they do the ladder with, they use a railing piece, which just attaches to that clip right there. It's quite loud. And then there's this little stand right here, and the way that works is, hopefully you can see that little hole, it just fits in to that little hole, look, right there. It's hard to see, but it does work. It does work. Now we're just gonna take a quick look at the instructions, and then we'll give a final verdict. These are very weird, and they're very thin. On the back, it has some ads for the 30th anniversary Star Wars sets. I own these two, which I might do a review on. Probably that one, because that one's a bit more, has a bit more oomph to it. They got some nice artwork of the battle packs, which were new for this time, as well as the new blaster. Ad for Lego Club, and some weird ads. They got 2010 there, which is kind of weird. This is a 2007 set. So it has basically illustrating the play features. So you can have them coming up there, the squiggle and missile, and then, yeah, there's the play feature, the way it's supposed to work. It's supposed to push him out, but he always gets stuck, so it doesn't really work. And that's it for the instructions. Now, my final thoughts. Overall, this set, it's a good set. For $30, you get a really nice Starfighter and a really nice Vulture droid. At least I think this was $30. It might have been $40. But if this was $30, it was really good. Even for $40, this is really good. Like the minifigures, yeah, they show their age. Especially Anakin. They show their age. But for 2007, they show it really well. Now, I got a couple of complaints. One is that when you stand this guy up, the missiles just pop out, which is very annoying. My other real second big, I got two more. One is that the play feature involving pushing R2-D2 out of that back area doesn't work. He always gets stuck. And then the final one is that but it's kind of hard to avoid, these antenna pieces. And I always find these with antenna pieces, they come off very easily. In fact, I had to do a search and rescue where I had to move this. And they come off very easily. But still, this is a good set. And if you can find it, like, on eBay, it hasn't gone up too much in price. It's about $50 to $60 about. So it is a bit pricey, but it's still a good set. And overall, I would give this an 8.5 out of 10. Notice anything different? Yeah, the rating system's changed. I'm going to be using numbers from now on. I'll make a video explaining what the rating will be, but this gets an 8.5 out of 10. The missile should have been a bit more secure, and the play feature needs to work. But that's it for now. See you later. Bye.